You're watching a special presentation of the Bloodsport Fantasy Football League.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Bloodsport Tonight, Week 4, phoning it in, folks. Woo! I mean, wow, it's just great to be here. I can't believe I'm actually, fuck it, I'm taking this off tonight. Who needs a goddamn mic stand? When you're the 3-0 defending champ. Oh, yeah, you guys better settle up. You guys better settle in because I've got a lot of talking about myself tonight planned. So, nothing new there, folks. Nothing new there. Let's see what we got on the boards already. Oh, making excuses already. Nice. John. Lee. Are you at Duncan? Nah, I'm not at Duncan. I'm in my quarantine basement office space, multi-purpose room. It's pretty shitty, actually, down here without the green screen. But, fuck that. Let's turn this music off. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, so this is my multi-purpose room. This is the one room in the house I'm allowed to be in and be myself. My wife has the rest of the house on lockdown. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. We got top stories tonight. Tonight's leading top story. I'm bored. I'm serious, you guys. I'm fucking bored in this fucking league right now. Ugh. Like, I haven't lost since 2016, and we're getting close to 2018. Like, it's almost been a fucking year since I lost the game. John, that's not my doomsday bunker. Shut up. This is my one clubhouse, and I'll give you a tour here in a minute. But I'm seriously I'm so fucking bored. It's like, ugh. Do I want to even get up and do a podcast? Because I haven't lost since 2016. I don't even know what adversity fucking feels like anymore. This shit has just gotten too easy. Booyah. Exactly. Too fucking easy. I mean, it makes it a lot easier when we got a fucking 2-time in a row Mo. It's been a while since it's week fucking 4 and we got a front runner for Mo of the year in Heath. Look at him. Fucking doink. Huge doink. We've got 2 Mo and 3 teams. 1 football nugs who claimed he was going to be the best. But he's not. And then again, Should have been Mo of the Year last year, Matt Leach, 9/11 child. Matt Leach holding the It balloon. See, that was in style when I made that one. At Mo in 3, I just wiped his ass like his baby. I didn't wipe his baby's ass, but he's wiping his baby's ass. It's probably shitting everywhere. You're learning the ropes, new guy, new dad. I know my daughter shit all over the wall on my watch. Let's just turn off that echo. Those drive me nuts. My daughter shit all over the wall. And anyways, these two, Mo on Mo in 3, are at the bottom of the fucking barrel. So, but here's the deal, though. When you really look at it, Football Nugs probably has the best of all time Mo and 3 team ever. Like, he's stacked. He is just run into 2 consecutive buzzsaws. One of those was Lee Fleming, Big Dick of the Week. Shout out to the main man, Lee, who's actually making this fucking league exciting. Who's actually bringing some fucking heat to this league. Lee, sitting up top at 3-0 with the big Doog, up top in the standings. Wiped out Football Nugs in a narrow victory. Fucking Lee bringing the heat. And then out of nowhere, to send Nugs to Mo in 3, Big Rachel's himself, Jonathan McCandless, finally got one onto the win column, even though he almost lost 2 Nugs. But the way Brady goes, the way Rachel's goes, is what I have to say. It's been another week, John. Where's your running backs? Where's your fucking running backs at, John? Stank McCandless. Stank. Defeated by Josh. Boom. Who, if I'm not surprised with, if I'm not wrong, is also 3-0 co-commish. I knew it. I knew he'd be a contender. That's why I put him at the top. That's why I gave him the co-commish title, because I knew that this was a 3-0 mofo. I knew then. What I do know now is that John has a win. Along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other pieces of shit have a win. 8 others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I can count. Doing math sometimes has gotten me wrong. 8 with 1 and 2. 1, 2, and 1. And 4, 3, and O's. Including rookie. Is he even in the league? John Clark sitting up top again with a 3-0. But now I take him on. Finally a challenge in this league. Finally someone to contend with. A 3-0 versus a 3-0. Someone will come out of this game at 4-0. And one will be at 3-1 with a loss. Still better than John. Still better than John. Still better than Ian. And still better than Matt Leach. But let's not get off track this early. And let's keep the focus on Big Dick of the Week, Lee Fleming, and how his team, after years of struggling in this league, going with the injuries, going with the shitty players, going nowhere fast, Lee put a beat down on the fucking Boo-Hoos, who I'm going to talk to Boo-Hoo's owner, Shane Sankey, in just a minute. you can see here, Lee's team, holy shit. Besides the bottom three starting shits, everybody basically put up 20 points or almost 20 points. Jameis Winston, 19.5. Duke Johnson went off. Who saw that coming? Lee saw that coming. And then that dirty wide receiver trio. I guess you can count Gronk as that. Odell, Mike Evans. Dirty. He's not even at full strength. Lee could win this fucking league. And God bless him if he does. But right now, I haven't played him yet. But right now, he's the only one in this league shaking my boots. Am I right?
What a fox.
Hell yeah. Well, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's check out the Facebook page. Looks like nobody's commenting. I've run everybody off already. But stay tuned, folks, because we've got the fucking Inglorious Boohoo's owner, Shane Sankey, live on the Bloodsport hotline to discuss his latest and greatest attempt at ruining his roster, trading with the two-time Mo now, Heath Glover. Speaking of Heath, oh my God, Heath. Poor guy. I need to put on some sad music for this one, because this is, yeah. It's been a long time since Bloodsport has had a 2-week in a row Mo. It was done once 2 years ago when Josh Myers went double Mo. He ended the season with a 4 Mo total. And ended up Mo of the year. It's just, I'm really feeling for Heath. He went to New York and got sick. Now he's a 2-time Mo. His team fucking sucks. And then he drops Brandon Marshall, and Brandon Marshall actually has a decent game. Like, go figure. Mo figure. Let's just examine his roster while I got you all here. Or maybe I don't got you all here. It's just so boring around here. Dominating. Winning all the time. Nobody wants to comment on the threads anymore. They're bored too. They're bored of losing. I don't blame you. I know Heath's bored. He hasn't shown his face around here in weeks. Poor Heath. Let's just break it down. Look at his fucking roster. We'll just keep it. Oh. What is that? Yeah, this is depressing. This music. Okay, we'll just keep this on there. So Heath. Matt Ryan, decent quarterback. Matt Forte, horrible fucking running back, but he's just traded him, I guess. I don't know what the fuck Sankey's got going on. Mike Gillisley, he's good for falling into the end zone occasionally. Julio Jones, finally a wide receiver on his team. Good for him. Rashard Matthews, boomer bust candidate. Holy shit. We're getting a phone call already. Hello?
Hey.
Oh, if it isn't one win McCandless.
Are you still on the air?
I think so.
Okay.
Did you turn that off? Did you turn it off?
I thought about it.
I'm just
I thought about it. You got to pick it up, man.
I'm pretty
Getting
bored, bud.
over here.
I'm fucking bored. I'm the one that's bored.
Interested is interesting. Are you killing me here?
I'm fucking bored. Y'all aren't even proven to be a challenge. I'm running through this league. I'm running train on it.
No, you're not.
Yeah. 3-0. Took down the Sank Dog.
Uh-huh.
Who
else did you beat?
Took down the Leech Man.
Okay.
Took down the Rook and Rob Allen. Took them all down.
Right.
My pedigree is solid.
All right.
P.
Okay.
So I'm just fucking bored, dude. It's like,
yeah. Well, maybe you want to put a little more effort in. I don't think your upcoming games. Who do you play this week?
I got a real challenge against rookie owner John Clark, the real John. Better John. John.
No, he doesn't participate enough. He needs to go. He's not working out.
You were so high on New John before the season started. What's the change?
He didn't make it to the draft party.
And that disappointed you.
Yeah.
Well, keep that in mind for end of the year. Keep 'em or leave 'em selection.
Now I don't have any. Is Josh on that ballot? By the way,
no, Josh is forever. He's 3-0, bud. He's better than all
man.
y'all. He's better than all y'all.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He had one good week.
So bored. So bored.
He had one good week. All right, let's pick it up.
Okay, and how do you suggest I do that?
I think that one of the winless teams is going to win this week.
Oh, you think? Well, it's about time. Actually, you know what? You know what is? What's amazing is Football Nugs and his Mo and 3 is taking on the Joshua Aaron Myers.
He'll win.
Josh is coming off scoring a shitload of points in the last few weeks.
No, Josh had one good week. Football Nugs is going to beat him.
Right now, it's a projected Pussy Ballers 122 to Josh's 120. So you're right. You might be right.
Yeah, Pussy Ballers will have it.
Okay.
What other matchups do we have? I'm going to call them all.
Oh, while I got you on the phone?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we got to call Shane here in a second.
Well, you can call him. I don't need to talk to him.
Obviously, in the top billing, it's John Clark, New John versus me, 3-0 versus 3-0. Someone's coming out of there 3-1.
I tell you what, if John Clark beats you, I'll vote for him to stay.
Okay. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him on the boards. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
He sent me a trade request.
Yeah.
But there was no official proposition.
Yeah.
I felt like a whore.
Yeah.
You know, there was no, you know, he just wanted to leave the money on the nightstand and that's it. But no, I need to be wined and dined.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well.
So who else do we have?
The battle for mediocrity. Chase versus Heath, 1-2 versus 1-2. Will Heath 3 times Mo. He's already projected 105, which is the lowest projection on the boards.
I'm not sure if Heath is even
Actually,
trying.
that's not even true. Matt Leach has a 101 projection, and Heath has a 1-6, or Healy has a 116. 1-2 versus 1-2.
I think Chase has that handedly in the bag.
Yeah, well, the win, but you almost feel bad for Heath. Now, Shane is tossing him like trade after trade. So,
Well, that's his undoing right there.
I know. It's just like, you know what? Let's go to the Mo of the Year's team and pick off some of his class players. And then, of course, you got the big Rachels versus Inglorious Boohoos, 1 and 2 versus 1 and 2.
It's a big matchup.
Massive matchup.
Yeah, it's a big one. It could change the whole direction of the league this year.
At least your season. So both of y'all's right now you're projected 108 and he's projected 116. So it's within a touchdown projection.
It'll be all right. I do like his new logo.
Thank you. I thought it was pretty cool myself.
What, did you make it?
I helped him.
Oh, you helped him?
Yeah, I helped him.
I'd like to hear his take on that.
Okay, fine. And then you got the Shitty Beatles versus the Trent Dogs.
Thank you.
Where's Trent Dog been this year? He's another one that's been absent.
Trent Dog is hiding in shame as well. One Mo for his name.
What are the projections on that bad boy? I think
matchup.
I think Shitty Bees have got it.
Shitty Bees are projected 119 to 107.2. So
it's gonna be a close game. But
yeah,
I gotta think that the Shitty Bees will get it done.
Yeah. There you go.
And then who do we have left?
Oh, we got two more. Other 3-0 Victor Lee versus 2-1 rookie Rob Allen of the Free Rides. Very competitive.
Lee is so hot and cold this year.
If his wide receivers click, he's gonna win the whole fucking show. If not, he's a Mo.
You know what? It's week 3. Shut the fuck up.
Week
you don't
4.
Know
it's
shit.
week 4, Bus. It's week 4.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
I can read the writing on the wall. Let's see. I'm ready to call it already. It's 116 to 122 with a Free Rides Rob versus Lee Fleming.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Free Rides.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
I think and maybe we all want this. Maybe we all want this, but it's rookie makes a statement this week, taking down Lee. Easy.
Right.
And then finally, you got 1 and 2 Gonzo in the flashbacks with his $72 bust job in Jay Ajayi versus Matt Leach at 0 and 3.
Boy, thank God I didn't win that bid war over Jay Ajayi, huh?
I'm glad I didn't keep him. I was considering keeping him. That would have been bad.
Oh no, you should have kept him.
Yeah, I know you say that now. Say that now.
You'd have been just as good.
Right now, Gonzo's projected to win by 19 or 18, so it's not looking good.
I don't really know the team
for the Leech Monster. For the Leech Monster, see, everyone's gotten. That's the thing. Everyone's gotten smarter. So there's just jack shit on the waiver wire. There's nothing.
Right.
There's nothing. And and players are just underperforming.
That's just it. I mean, who saw the running back situation this year? I mean, nobody's performing really.
Yeah, that's true. None of them.
Even the people that are supposed to be performing. Shane has Zeke on the trading block. He's trying to get rid of him. Zeke's not going to be a boohoo long, let me tell you.
Shane's ready to get rid of him already. Shane's ready to get rid of him already. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Yeah. Shane is. I think you have to pay a lot of money for that, but
Oh, Shane's not going to give him up cheap.
No. Why would he?
No.
Why would he? What would you be willing to pay for him, Tom Brady? I heard you asked him for Tom Brady.
I did. I wouldn't do it now. I
You-
wouldn't do it now.
I heard you try to get Zeke for Tom Brady.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put it out there, but thank God he didn't go for it.
Yeah, right. Shane, I think Sankey is just single-handedly trying to hold on. Looks like we have some chatter in the boards here. Lee, hold on, John, hold on, just a second. I gotta yell at Lee.
Hey, wait a minute, Aaron Colby. Is that guy? Is that guy that brought that huge chick over to the apartment?
Yeah, that is that. Lee, wait, no, let's find a. Grow the fuck up, Lee.
She was like leaning on the drawers and stuff.
Don't speak out of
kitchen
school,
drawers.
you little bitch.
And breaking the handles off of them.
Yeah, that chick did break all the handles in our kitchen.
Yeah.
Because we were all drinking Everclear that night. Isn't that the drink?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I got nothing to say to you, Lee. You're a little bitch. And you're going down this weekend against rookie upstart Rob Allen.
I tell you, I really like the way Rob's taken to this league. I give him a lot of props.
Oh God, he's just fantastic. I'm just, he's just been great. He's been
captured
great.
the hearts and the imaginations of Bloodsport fans across the globe.
Well, he's just brought the pain. Saying he didn't want to campaign for the job, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Because
it's a shitty job.
It's a shitty job.
It's a shitty job.
It's a shitty job, is right. So, oh my God, what is flashing on my phone?
Who's texting you? Is it Adina telling you to wrap it up?
She says, we got the baby. Does the baby want to make a cameo tonight? That's cute. This isn't
why
the
don't
show.
You stick her in an office drawer again, you cruel bastard.
Well, I had just had her out. We were playing. I just had it closed for a second. It's not a big deal. That was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
Where are you gonna
Whatever.
be? Where are you gonna be watching the games this weekend, bud?
This weekend,
Yeah.
my place in Cabo.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling
All right,
in,
well,
John.
I'll let you go interview Shane. Let's, pick up the energy and
Why?
keep it. What?
Why? It's only you and Lee spreading vicious rumors.
Look, people are gonna watch the replay, so you might as well make it interesting.
No one watches this shit. Who are we kidding? Who are we
You got
kidding?
Sankey.
Let's get him. I'm gonna get him on the phone right now.
All right, I'll let you go.
You better listen to this interview. So.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Good
Bye.
luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Just hung up with John, and now the bullshit continues on the boards. It's just Lee talking a bunch of shit, and John trying to encourage me to. It's fucking boring. Shane says 5 minutes. Okie doke. Yes, call in, baby. Call in. When you're... I'm texting Shane right now. You're ready. Oh, shit. Rob's on the boards. Hey, what's up, big guy? We were just talking about you, man. Oh, man, you're going to kick Lee's ass so fucking hard this week, man. Rob, you're so cool. Rob, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'll get up for Rob. Yeah. We just got to kill about 4 more minutes until Boohoo's owner Shane Sankey calls in to discuss his controversial trade with Mo of the Week, Keith, Stephen Diggs for Julio Jones. I just could not imagine doing it myself if I were in that position. What about you guys? Post there on the boards. If you had Julio Jones, would you have traded it for Stephon Diggs? I'm seriously, answer that. I just want to know. You got a bunch of wide receivers. Would you have done it? Rob, would you have done it? You know? John, how about you, bud? Would you have traded Julio Jones for Stephon Diggs? I mean, I've never seen such a move before in my life. Post it there in the boards, boys, and and if you guys have any questions for Shane, post them there on the boards, because if you have any questions for the Boohoo's owner Shane, post them there on the boards. Let's do something kind of fun, because y'all are just spreading rumors and talking shit there on the boards. So go ahead and answer those questions. Would you have traded Julio Jones? And also, why do you agree with Shane's trade? And I guess we'll have his answer for it. If you had any questions for the Boohoos, go ahead and post them below. We're just going to take a look at the standings. We already know who's on top, and it's Dukes on top. He hasn't lost since last year. Then you got fucking Lee following it up with the 3-0. Then you got the Josh Man 3-0, and then you got Better John, New John, John Clark up there at the 3-0 spot. Probably the most boring top 4 you could have. But if there were the projections right now, Lee and I would have the first round bye. Then John would be taking on Josh in the 6th spot, followed with all of that other shit. It's too early to be going over that stuff. Anyways, let's see if there's been any questions there on the boards. No one. Nothing. Nothing. I thought maybe you'd all have caught up by now. There'd be something to discuss. This is the most pathetic group. This is the most pathetic group. Whoa. Lee. You need to cut it out, because there's people on these boards that don't know that you're lying deliberately. Oh, here we go. Shane Sankey is now calling into the Bloodsport hotline. Lee, shut the fuck up. I'll ban your ass if you keep it up. Shane Sankey, welcome to the Bloodsport hotline. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Hey! Bloodsport!
Hey! Hey, you're live with Bloodsport right now. Shane, this has been the talk of the week. It's you, my man, trading Julio Jones for Stephon Diggs. Why don't you give us the scoop on that move and why you made it?
I acquired I'm glad everyone's so excited about it. I'm sure there's a lot of doubters to my methodology, and I can understand that. But I acquired Julio Jones not because I think Julio Jones he wasn't built for the long term. He wasn't meant to stay to pass through. My goal with that was to get a premier running back out of Julio Jones, and unfortunately, every owner I approached about their said premier running back, they still going to go fuck myself. So at that point, I was just stuck with that motherfucker, and I considered keeping him until I had to listen to my gut instinct. I saw a picture. I saw a picture on ESPN, and Julio Jones in some sort of midriff,
Yes.
looking like a weird character from the fucking Wiz, next to a rat creature or Arthur Blank, and I was like, no way. Like I've got to get the best wide receiver out of this guy I possibly can, and then we'll reapproach.
I just put the picture there on the internet, on the show of Julio.
Yeah, like what the, like, I don't know. Just Google Julio Jones and then and hit images. There's some bizarre photos. Like there's a weird one where he's putting on lip gloss or something. It's just something about him.
Yeah. Well, why did you trade for him in the first place?
Also, Julio Jones doesn't catch touchdowns. I don't know if anyone knew that, but
no,
he doesn't catch fucking touchdowns.
Yeah,
and Atlanta is too stacked. I mean, you probably know, as a Freeman owner, like who scores the touchdowns in Atlanta?
That's Devontae Freeman. Everybody knows that, or Sanu.
Or Sanu. Yeah, I mean, Julio Jones is a guaranteed 20 points.
Right.
However, I was more hoping for a running back who was, going to be a guaranteed 30.
Right,
and
gotcha.
My thought was to combine the Ewok, combine Ty Montgomery, and tie another 30. I thought maybe I could have lured Lev Bell. And then once that fell apart, I knew that
I got you.
I knew that I'd overvalued Julio Jones.
And then it was time to cut bait. I got you.
Yeah. I made a last-ditch effort to get AJ Green off Gonzo. He was too fucking smart. I think he countered with Cole Beasley and Adam Thielen, which what was.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be very happy with what he got for Stephon Diggs. I know, being a Vikings fan, I'm sure it was hard to part with that piece. But
that's not it. You've also initiated a second trade with the Mo. Wait, why are you trying to take players off literally one of the worst teams in the league? What is the plan there?
Well, it's all about acquiring running backs, dude.
Oh, I see.
I was able to get I was able to get Powell off the waivers.
Yeah.
For a fat chunk of money, and combine that with Matt Forte.
Right.
And you have it's like a Voltron of shitty running back.
Right.
Just the legs, I guess, really.
Gotcha.
So I was able to put those two together, and maybe it's a little package. Maybe that'll entice somebody who's very running back needy. There are some teams out there that are really, really running back needy.
So Zeke is still on the trading block. Is that right?
Zeke is going to cost a lot, man. It's going to cost a lot.
Oh, okay.
Because we all know a man that's beaten the law.
Yeah.
Is going to be feeling pretty invincible soon. He's going to be. he's got Ewok power, as you all know.
As we know now, right?
And Endo from Endor, and he's heating up.
Yeah.
He had a little slump at Denver. Let's call that a sort of exhaustion from the legal proceedings.
Yeah, right.
Dealing with all the middle-aged, silver-haired rich assholes who I was fortunate enough to know would free a talented black athlete for the season. So my game.
There you go.
It happened before. Ray Rice would be in this league, even if he would have stomped on his woman after that, if he still was any good.
But he wasn't.
Adrian Peterson whipped his kids nuts over a PlayStation game until they bled.
Wait, is that really what it was? A PlayStation game? I have no idea. I
think it was like, I think his kids were like arguing over PlayStation, and
he beat their ass.
He was like, not in my house. And then he beat their ass with a stick. And apparently that's what happens in Texas. Like, he kind of blames it on that. He's like, well, I'm from Texas, and I spent a lot of time in Houston. So
I gotcha. Gotcha.
In Houston, they actually have, like, large pigs out roaming kind of the streets, which is fucking strange, man.
Right.
That has to be and I apologize. I know you guys are close there, and I'm sure there's some people down there rather fond of Houston. It's got to be the worst fucking city in America.
Houston?
And I've been to Gary, Indiana. I've been to Cleveland.
Yeah.
I've been to Detroit. I've been to Compton.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Something special about Houston that it's like 200 fucking degrees.
Yeah.
And that as like a public service, they play nothing but forensic files for like fucking days. Like you can watch people getting in the summer in Houston. You can sit in your fucking air conditioning. You can watch people get murdered and caught for that murder 24 hours a day. Just so people, are like, maybe I shouldn't kill my significant other.
Are you saying they deserved the hurricane? Is that what you're saying?
No, I would never say that. I was just saying I'm just not particularly
you're not fond of it.
City.
I got you. Hey,
I do like it that you can sit in traffic for like 5 hours. Everybody, this is fucking gold. Remember this about Houston when you go. You can sit there in traffic for fucking 5 hours from the George Bush Airport, right?
Yeah.
To Katy, Texas, unless you're wealthy and you want to pay the toll, which is like 10 people going at like 85 miles per hour. It really shows you.
How much is the toll? How much is the toll?
I don't know. I think it was like $25.
Oh my God, that's an expensive toll. That's ridiculous.
But it's hot there, man. It's really hot in Houston.
Okay.
Anyway,
let me stir this conversation in a different direction. I was asking earlier on the boards if anybody had any questions for you, but there's just been some vicious rumors about me. A bunch of people think I'm a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. So fuck that.
Are those rumors? I don't think I think they're confirmed, aren't they?
No, that's all rumors, bud. Those are vicious rumors. Let's move on. You got a big game with Jonathan McCandless of the Big Rachels this week. Week 4. What are you gonna do to get back on the winning track? What are you going to do?
I don't really know, man. I mean, I've like John. I'm in 3 weeks. I've run into 2 giant dicks, and it really got me good. And I don't know what you do about that. I mean, I would say Lee just straight up beat me. Like I was just that was over. It was over. That was over by 3:00. Like I could rest easy if that game was bagged. But that game against you, Dugan,
that was epic.
It's that goddamn. It's that Korean.
Was that epic?
Kicker.
Yeah.
The YouTube sensation that I hear Shahan was really, really excited about. Yeah, that fucked me, man. I thought blood was in the water.
Yeah.
T. Sims was down. They were just putting those sacks together. I was like, I've somehow orchestrated.
Oh my God! Amazing comeback.
To make up, I was made up 80 points with a bunch of junk.
With a bunch of shit.
Bradford,
none of them's on your team anymore.
Kobe Fleener.
Right.
And a kicker.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have that kicker. Lux.
And the defense.
And the Lady Lux.
Yeah.
And San Diego's defense, and I was like, I can make up 80 on Dugan. Fuck him. And I almost did it.
1 point. 1 point short. 1 point short.
1 point. It's that I'm Ian. You are partially responsible for this.
Ian is why? Because he's pumping up that kicker.
I feel like he contributed to an internet buzz that somehow got that asshole a job.
Yeah, okay.
When obviously like he froze the kicker and he missed it. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Like
he got blocked.
Know in the NFL we continue to freeze the kicker, right?
Yeah,
we
right.
Continue to do this.
Yes.
However, it unless you're just a special piece of shit kicker, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I agree.
Like he had the height on the first one, and then on the second he just like kicked it directly into
at the big guy.
Yeah, hit the big guy.
So you lost a close one there, and you ran into another BD, and but you got a win on there too, so you came out of there. But now you're facing John, who's I don't know, he's scored 130 or at least 140 points the last 2 weeks. So it's like where Brady goes, he goes. But you have a new look logo.
I've never encountered a more Tim Burton, Johnny Depp-esque fantasy football pairing than John and fucking Tom Brady.
Yeah,
like we're all sick of it. We're all sick of the show.
Right.
You know, I remember having keeper conversations with him, saying like, we should probably keep LaShawn McCoy. I was like, you know, I value running backs. He's like, no, I think I'm going to keep Brady, man. I think that's tremendous value for Brady. And clearly it is. Like somehow the league in Brady's 19th year has not figured out how to fucking stop him.
No.
I could only assume that man has sold his soul to the devil.
He definitely has.
Is the AFC not sick of Tom Brady at this point?
It's just boring. It's just annoying.
That was a great comeback, right?
Last the Super Bowl, he did it again last week. Like Houston,
and everyone's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Even me, who's not, you know, I don't have stake in the AFC as far as my being a fan, and I was just like, really?
Yeah.
Like, another ridiculous Tom Brady come from behind victory.
Yeah.
Great.
It's.
I hope he is he. Yeah.
At least
anyway,
they're playing a Carolina team this week.
That's complete garbage.
And right. So
what happened to Cam Newton? I feel like
Von Miller crushed his dreams, then he just disappeared. So
I think he's a bit of a head case. I feel like
right.
He really peaked in that 1 year where Shahan had him and Roethlisberger.
Yeah, he got both. He had both of them.
They're interchanging 50-point games, and he had the magic to call. Furthermore, that dude is Ian is somewhat gifted.
Okay.
Because how do you wake up Sunday morning?
Yeah.
And it's Jacksonville in London playing Baltimore, and be like, you know what? I'm dropping this player. I'm picking up the Jacksonville defense, and I'm rolling them out in the London game.
Yeah.
Like,
how does he know?
And it's like the performance of the franchise history.
Yeah.
He's somewhat. Yeah. He's got the gift.
He's got the gift, and he almost beat John too, and he's almost beat Lee. It's just like he's got the best 0-3 team I've ever seen, ever. It's like he's just running.
But we all know that doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit.
We all know that doesn't mean shit.
Right.
I you know, at the end of the day, he's down in the bucket with me.
Right.
And you know.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be there very long. I think he'll pull out. But this is a weird year. This is a really weird year.
It's bizarre. It's freaking bizarre.
I mean no offense, but I look at some teams and I'm like, this is dog shit.
Yeah.
And then they continue
and then they win.
Great. So
and then they win.
It's very obvious at this point, like of all these years, that I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, true.
But
you like to trade your way into like last year it was turds for treasures. Are you doing the reverse treasures into turds? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, what's your motto this year?
Well, I got Zeke. I got Zeke Elliott.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, I really liked what Keith had done last year, where he kind of was aggressive and went after two. He just happened to pull the top two fantasy players.
Right.
He pulled David Johnson and Zeke Elliott, and that was gold. Like, it didn't matter what he had at wide receiver, because those two were like good for 70 points. Like every week he had a 70-point head start. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go up to this, but I can't really afford to do. Obviously no one was going to get those two players. So I got him and I got LaShawn McCoy. And then what I realized week one is that, like, Buffalo has absolutely no offense whatsoever. and LaShawn McCoy is not exactly durable. So I was able to get Ty Montgomery, and I thought he was expendable. And I thought Julio Jones could get me either Cook,
right,
or Leonard Fournette,
right,
or I thought he could get me Les Bell,
right,
or I thought I could get DeMarco Murray, Henry combo, and everybody was like, no. And
yep.
I thought the party that is Julio Jones would draw everyone in, but
So you just swapped him. Well, and
savvy.
I think Diggs is the number one so far after 3 games, but still, like,
right.
with or without Bradford, he's putting up points. So it's,
I really like Diggs, and he was one of my keeper considerations. And my goal is to own every fantasy relevant player.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, between last year and this year, I owned every single one.
Right.
They've all been. I've been inside all of your players.
Yeah. Well, you got a big matchup with John, but you got a new look logo, striking the fear into the league. So
I hope so. And I don't respect John, and none of you should.
No.
Because he's.
I've never.
Honestly,
no.
Does he have a championship?
Yeah, one. He's got one. He's got one. He got one.
That's disgraceful. That all of you, that's disgraceful.
Hey, you were playing too.
I know. I think I probably had like Steven Jackson or something.
But that was
it's
almost, we're coming up on like the 5th year anniversary or something like that. And so.
No, John.
Yeah.
I hope to unload on him. I hope to.
Yeah.
I hope Brady runs into a wall. Like he's 40. I've never seen another quarterback at 40. I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think Favre with Minnesota was 40, and I don't think Peyton Manning was 40 with Denver.
Right.
I think 40 is the cutoff. Once it gets cold in New England, John's going to be pissing his pants with Deshaun Kaiser like me.
John is going to be really worried. I would be trading his ass as soon as I could.
How did I happen to pick up 2 quarterbacks in Philip Rivers and Trevor Siemian that absolutely ate a dick?
Both of them.
Honestly.
Both of them.
I don't think I've ever seen, outside of like Little Giants,
right?
A quarterback throw 3 picks in like their first 4 passes. I feel like
I just saw it on paper. I didn't see it actually happen. You could tell he is just not happy being there in where is it? L.A. now. So.
Well, doesn't he have like 7 kids? Isn't he like Isn't he kind of like that dude from The Walking Dead? Like that they go to his barn. Like, isn't he like that now?
Herschel.
He's got like 19 kids.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Isn't he like that now? And how fucking old is Philip Rivers? I feel like he's been around.
He's been around a long time. A little younger than Drew Brees, or younger than Drew Brees, because he followed him.
He's the Marvin Lewis of quarterback.
Right. I don't even know. He's probably got like 3 years, maybe. They all say that for everybody. Maybe he may have 4 or 5 years left. I don't know.
Yeah, Jay Cutler. But if Jay Cutler could have closed the deal in 2010, he would have been the Philip Rivers of Chicago.
Right. He's 35. Philip Rivers is 35. Born in 81. Born in 81. Yeah.
So that team hasn't been relevant. That's fucked up. 81. That's a year older than me.
Yeah.
They haven't been relevant since like 2005, though, right?
No.
Like when did?
I think it was like LaDainian Tomlinson was like when they were like good consistently.
Hey! I want to know of all the petitioning for fat money trades.
Yes.
Are Heath and I the only ones that had the nuts to pull one off?
What do you mean? The Fab.
Has there been any other trades involving Fab?
Yeah, like $1, $2, maybe a swap of five. You know, you're the only one that has trade for straight up Fab for players.
I'm willing to trade for straight up Fab. I somehow spent all my Fab in a short amount of time.
Well, you picked up 4 quarterbacks. You picked up 4 quarterbacks.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. Like, I was like, "Fuck you, Tyrod Taylor," and I sort of rage dropped him. And then I was like ordering my waivers, and then I got all of them.
Yeah,
like, I got fucking all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Not one of you assholes wanted any. I thought like the Denver homers would at least like get very wet for Simeon, and no one did. No one wanted him.
No, because we watched the games and we know that it's a porcelain house that could be crumbled at any moment, like you saw in Buffalo there.
I should have known. He was just on fire, man. He probably had no idea what was going on.
No,
it is kind of like a shame.
Yeah,
it is kind of like it's kind of like you with a Bloodsport trophy down there in Denver, isn't it?
Yeah,
like like that offense. But
Seki,
yeah, Dugan,
listen, you shot out of the gate with 168 points, but it's just been up and down. So,
thanks, Dugan.
John just says John on the boards just says, instead of this garbage interview, do you know what I would rather listen to? The sound of me getting shot in the face. Is what John said. He thinks we're boring as hell.
We are.
Yeah, probably.
But you got some nice. Think about it. I took you on.
He scores.
Yeah.
We talked about Tom Brady. We covered everything.
Yeah, we've gone around the league. Listen, I've had fun, man. I've had a great time.
My dear, I've had a great time. Sean, you are my dearest and closest tech school friend, and I love you forever.
Thank you, tech school friend. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Tech.
Okay, well, Shane, I'm going to let you go, and you've been a treasure. So good luck this weekend in beating John's ass. So
all right, you too, man. Stitch him up good, buddy.
All right, bud. Peace. That was Shane Sankey of the Boohoos. Interesting 20-minute conversation there. And guess what, boys? We have reached the 50-minute mark or 60-minute mark. It's time to get out of here. I got to go up and help with bath time. You dads know what I'm talking about. Got to go help with bath time. Hey, boys, thanks a lot, guys, for joining the game, joining the show tonight. Kind of an off night. Like I said, I'm just so fucking bored. Lee is bored, too. He's winning. Lee's bored, too. He's making up a bunch of bullshit on the fucking boards. So, whatever, Lee. Whatever floats your boat, bud, and helps you sleep better at night, you sad fuck. Sounds like you got problems over there, Lee. Taking shits on you. I'm going to fucking fuck you up here in a couple of weeks when I meet you on the field, boy. Yeah, boy.
Good gravy.
No, that's not the one I was looking for. Please.
I'm a bad boy.
No, do not want to play that one. I'm going to Whoa! I've got to go help with Eleanor's bath time. So, let's crank up the jams. Nope. No. Yeah. Okay, boys. I'm wishing all of you all a very lucky and successful week here on Bloodsport. You guys have been amazing tonight, except Lee making bullshit up that he doesn't know anything about. Jonathan McCandless with the call in. Thanks, Matt Leach, for commenting in with a couple of comments. You're the best, you guys. For the rest of y'all, best of Commissioner Dugan saying, peace out, y'all.